Ish, you work with a lot of couples. How is ageism affecting the dating world?
Well, it's shifting now, right? Because traditionally, it was totally okay to see an older gentleman with a beautiful young woman, whether it was a wealth for beauty exchange or that type thing. And so what we're seeing now is women are getting in on the game, right? But they're now being more accepted in dating younger men and it being okay than it was before. And they're happy, right? We all think that happiness is some mystical equation and takes so many different pieces. No, it just takes guts.
I hope they're legitimately happy.
Yeah.
I hope they're not doing it for feeding their egos
or feeding the public's opinion of them.
Right, or trying to fill a void, maybe.
Right.
Whatever.
Well,
all right.
Seeing it.
I think we're on to something here. Let's bring in inspirational speaker and aging advocate, Cindy Gallop. Cindy, welcome to the show.
Hey, Cindy.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here.
What are your thoughts on the influencer who said women over 40 should stay out of the clubs?
Obviously, that's an utterly ridiculous statement, but it's especially ridiculous because she seems to have lost sight of the fact that one day she's going to be 40, and it's a safe bet that she'll want to carry on clubbing and dancing as much as the rest of us do. And so, honestly, if I were her, I would retract that statement very publicly, because in 18 years' time, it's going to come back to haunt her. And also, quite frankly, there is nothing more wonderful than being caught up by music and dancing any way you want to, no matter what you look like. It's a basic human right to just have a wonderful time in a club, on a dance floor, without caring what you look like. And I think all of us should be allowed to do that with zero judgment whatsoever.
Oh,
here.
Yes. So eloquently said. My
no
goodness.
age limit on that.
No. Now, Cindy, what are your thoughts on how to combat ageism? Because it's here and it's a real thing.
I personally choose to combat ageism in three ways. Through sex, through speaking up, and through showing up. I have a startup whose mission is to change the world through sex. And obviously part of that is celebrating the fabulous sex that we older people have. Because there's this ridiculous thing where people go, ugh, older people having sex. And we demonstrate that we are as hot and desirable and having just as great sex as anybody else. In fact, possibly even greater, because by this age, you know what you want. You're not afraid to ask for it. And then I speak up in the sense that I tell everybody how old I am as often as possible. I'm 61. I shout it from the rooftops because actually my view is the opposite of how people normally counter ageism when they say age is just a number. It's not. Your age is a very special number because your age is the sum total of you. Your age is the total of your lived experience to date, all of the value of everything you've been through. And so I coined the hashtag Say Your Age, and I encourage everyone to unashamedly say how old they are as much as possible. And then finally, I consider myself a proudly visible member of the most invisible segment of our society, which is older women. I want to help redefine in the way I live my life what society thinks an older woman should look like, talk like, be like, dress like, and date like. And, my background is advertising. Advertising and popular culture too often think that older people want to be younger. We don't. Younger people want to be us. Because at this age, we don't give a damn. We have all the confidence of a life well lived. We know what really matters. And so I also coined the hashtag Live Older, because that's what everyone should want to do.
Thanks so much, Cindy, for joining us.
Thank you so much.